Okay. Video 3. I'm not even taking breaks. I might take a break on the last 2. I'm going to save the LOL one for last because these videos been so serious and I think we need a laugh break or whatever. Because the one that I'm going to do before the laugh break, I have no words. I have to do it and get over with it because I don't want to re-trigger myself. And it is... Okay, let's get into this one. When we all had to go through the lockdown, okay? When we all had to go through the lockdown, that was no different than the story in the Bible. When everybody had to go through the lockdown and those that, believed in the Lord, they, did follow all the instructions, and they placed that blood of Christ over the hedge of their door. So, when the darkness came upon and the people that didn't do that, they all perished. But the ones that did what God and Jesus told them to do, after that storm, they all were still alive, okay? I'm just paraphrasing, okay? And that's what this lockdown was when we went through it, okay? When we went through it. The Bible is being repeated right now. That's how you know the Lord is coming back. He is so, so close. All the plagues and all the things that's been going on, Sodom and Gomorrah and all that stuff. Because the next video is more about Sodom and Gomorrah and the sound, the trumpets are sounding and like this big eclipse thing that's about to go down. That's just another signs of the wonders or whatever. Like, I'm like Moses, like, I don't know. I didn't know, and I don't know exactly what he wants me to do because I don't know word for word of the Bible, and I know I'm not a pastor, prophet, preacher, none of that, but I know I got godly sense, okay? I know I got godly sense, and I'm learning as I go, and I share as I learn, okay? And what that was really about, really, when I figured it out, and that's how it helped me and a lot of other people, because divorce rates and relationships and things started breaking up and being torn apart. So this was a time of division. This was a time of division when things had to, and exposure, when things had to happen. Because we're all on the lockdown, all on isolation. And, after, like I talked in many videos, when I, got out with the most evil narc, I had to go into isolation. And God isolated us all at the same time. And some of us was by ourselves during this time. Some was with the narc, some was with someone, but it was still part of isolation because we all was under God's punishment. We were all under God's punishment. And when you're being punished for something, it's all for you to learn your lesson and not to repeat it again. No matter what type of punishment it was. Whether it was punishment from your parents, punishment from, the courts, punishment for, this or that, and punishment for God. Okay? We all were under punishment, but nobody really got it. So the division was to be, when this is done, where are you going to go? Where are you going to be? Are you going to be over here with Satan, or are you going to be over here with the Most High? What did you learn from this punishment? Did you sit back and think while you were in this isolation? What did you do? Okay. So like I said, most people discovered this, that they were with a narc, and what the real mask was, and when it came off, because the narc could not contain being on punishment. They don't like to be told what to do, but they ass had to go sit on their ass and listen to what God said. I remember the narc being all in a bunch because of all these rules during the COVID, and that narc never wanted to be told what to do. So it was time that we would go without because the people like, 10 feet or old mask, and narc like, I ain't wearing no mask and blah, 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 blah. Them people didn't give a damn, just like God don't. Okay, so whether you were one of the people that was in this lockdown and came out the same way, like ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do, or you was one of them people that sat back and tried to figure out life, because the whole entire time it was all about if you're going to live or die. They were just saying, they were just saying that this is something that can unalive you. Now, whether you believe in the Most High or not, this was pretty much like judgment. Like, what are you going to do with your life? Are you going to do this to be here? Or are you going to continue doing what you're doing and be there? Or even get even worse and be there? You know, it was like pre-judgment. Like, being on that lockdown was like pre-judgment before the end of this life, that he gave us a glimpse and a chance to figure it out. Like, you guys never seen me do videos like this. I really had to sit and have a one-on-one with the Most High. And he made it so clear what it went over my head. And although I'm doing these videos and he's, allowing me to try to awaken anyone that I can, this was something different, because he's like, you're about to go into a new level. So I need you to get from that, and I need you to get here. And he made it so plain and clear that, like I said, I was like, I get it now. I get it now. Okay, so like I said, when we were all on punishment and we was on lockdown, isolated, we all had a choice to make. But just like anything, it's like, okay, everybody might have been good for a minute, but then when the lockdown was over, everybody went back to their old ways or whatever. But not everybody. Not everybody. Some people kept staying on that path, trying to figure this thing out called life, trying to stay on their journey, trying to get back right with God, trying to get away from those evil entities and creatures and demons and all that, okay? Some people was on that, but the narcs didn't get it. Like, they were just trying to find better ways to get supply during that time, risking their life and their health trying to get to supply when they were saying not to contact with anyone, risking whomever they was with, risking their family or risking the people they worked with, because they had to get supply. And maybe this supply had it. Now, there's one evil person that took out 25 people because they just had to go do what they had to go do. But thank God that he covered them with the blood, that when Narc was out there, because I know Narc was out there with the people that most likely would have it because of that, the lifestyle and their profession. Get what I'm saying? And risking me. But God made sure I was covered with the blood, and slowly started opening my eyes. He ain't gonna drop it on you like that. It will be overwhelming, just like when you figured out it was a narc and it got dropped on you like that, and it was just overwhelming, and you're like, what the hell is this? Trying to figure it all out. Because when you get out with them, it's a journey. You're going to slowly start to figure it all out. And then you're going to know, like, oh, that's what that was. Or, oh, that's why they did that. And you don't care no more. When I say I don't feel anything for any of these narcs, probably except for sorry, I feel nothing. They don't exist to me. They never did exist anyway because they were wearing a mask. They might think they remember me. They might think they knew me. But no. What they know is the person that they tried to make you out to be that really wasn't you. And the person that you are after you've been done with them and becoming, they damn sure don't know that person. And you're just going to grow and grow and grow. So you was just a stranger to them as well. You look familiar, let's put it that way. You look familiar. You look like somebody they thought they knew. Okay, so I'm going to stop this. I didn't even do the time, y'all. I'm going to stop this one. We're going to get to the trigger moment. And I will give a warning. And then I'm going to try to give you guys a little chuckle on the last one. What's the series? What I did? 1, 2, 3. This is either 3 or 4. See y'all in the next one. Be blessed.